Today's passage is in the book of Daniel, chapter 1, and we're going to start at verse 8. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's delicacies. And verse 9, now God had brought Daniel into the favor and goodwill of the chief of the eunuchs. Skip over to verse 17. It says, as for these 4 young men, God gave them knowledge and skill in all literature and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams. And if you jump down to verse 19, it says, then the king interviewed them, and among them all, none was found like Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore they served before the king. And in all matters of wisdom and understanding, about which the king examined them, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers who were in all his realm. Today's one thought, 1 minute is this. The very name Daniel means God is my judge. Daniel understood what his name meant. He understood that it didn't matter what everyone else thought about him. It didn't matter what everyone else was doing. God was his judge, and his heart was set to please God, not to please the king, not to please his friends. And Daniel made tough decisions. We know the story of Daniel throughout. He made decision after decision that was to please God, not people. And in pleasing God, it says in this passage several times that Daniel found favor. And when he asked for wisdom and knowledge and understanding, God gave it to him. And it says that the king found them to be 10 times better. Do you know that when you're pleasing God, things in your life can come together and you can find favor, and God will give you wisdom and understanding, not just enough to get by. He will give it to you 10 times over. The book of James says that he gives wisdom liberally to those who ask. So I ask you today, what is it that you need from God? Just ask and trust him that he will give you everything you need, every knowledge and understanding that you need. He will give it to you liberally if you ask him.